So, today we're going to continue doing Pokedex completion stuff. I'm just going to go randomly around my spreadsheet here, so it looks like we need Sandshrew. We'll start with him. It's a good place to start, right? You gotta get Sandshrew. Oh, are my alerts on actually? They appear to be. Okay. Oh, do I need Pokeballs? Shoot. Okay, we'll buy some Pokeballs after we catch a Sandshrew. Can you find a wild Sandslash in this game? I don't think so. We're gonna need him too. I guess I can center Sandshrew here. Are you fucking kidding me? Twitch just auto-hosted my fucking... Even though I'm in the middle of a stream. Okay, thank you. It went back to my stream. Appreciate it, God. Maybe I should just turn off auto-host altogether. It's so frustrating. I turned it off for the channels that stream a lot. That way I don't have to deal with it every time. Anyway, we also need Trapinch apparently, so we'll catch him real quick. For a couple weeks now, I've been trying to start a new stream series, but I just can't figure out what time I want to do it, because I want to have a consistent schedule for it. But yeah. I think I've landed on 5 to 8. I think that's like a decent time. Let's see if we can find Trapinch on here. There he is. Okay, back to Sandshrew. Let's see, where's Sandshrew? I think while I'm here I might just run around the desert and see if I can fight any of the trainers, because I bet I missed a couple on my first playthrough. Would not be surprised. Also with the item finder. I much prefer the item finder in the new games. I think Heart Gold Still Silver may have had the best one, because it was something you could kind of just do passively in the background. Like you didn't have to like pull out an item for it. You could just have it on your bottom screen. Flynn. What was Gen 5's item finder? I can't even remember. Was that also on the bottom screen? Oh, okay. That sounds much better. It's been a little while since I've played Gen 5. You can't find Sandshrew here, right? I'm not crazy. I think you should also be able to find Cacnea here, and we need him too. You aren't crazy? Okay, cool. Good news, everyone. Confirmed, not crazy. I'm like scared to run in front of the trainers because I know at least one of them is gonna want to fight me. Look at how cute. I've used Sandslash once in my entire life in a Pokemon game, and it was in XD. And he was like, fine. He wasn't excellent. I think he learns Earthquake through level up. That's like one of the best things about Sandshrew and Sandslash. But in XD you get the TM anyway, so. Not in this gen? Wait, really? Oh shoot. I was wrong. Okay, well, we caught Sandshrew. We can mark him. And we also need Cacnea, so let's do that. Where is Cacnea? There. A single ground type move besides Sand Tomb by a level up until Gen 6? Holy shit, okay. What do I know? I must have used the TM then to give him Earthquake. That probably helped to salvage him. It's interesting because Sandslash and Marowak have like kind of similar stats. Like they both have higher defense than attack. I think Sandslash is faster. But then in Gen 3, they gave Marowak the Thick Club, and they gave Sandslash nothing. I mean, I'll take it, but... Let's actually switch him, Mr. Pinnapple here. I found a Stardust. Oh, is this a rematch? Okay. Yeah, we can do some rematches while we're at it. I don't see why not. For sure, yeah. Bone Meringue is actually pretty good. It has its uses. I wish Bone Meringue, like, I'm pretty sure it is exclusive to Marowak. And, like, I think, like, if it's, like, a signature move of a Pokemon, then it should have, like, a special effect. And I think for Bone Meringue, it should be a ground-type move that can hit flying types. Which sounds broken, but as long as it's just Marowak who has it, then it's fine. Because Marowak isn't gonna break the game. Probably. We'll see about these two. Come forth, Trumu. Okay. Right? Like, some ground type moves probably should be able to hit flying types. I'm sorry, wait, hold on. That guy said his Sandshrew loves to eat sandwiches. I feel like we need to investigate this. Loves eating my sandwiches. Fascinating. We will come back here for Regirock, but we won't get him right now, I don't think. Maybe we'll do it at the end of today's stream. I'm not opposed to that. Come back for it. Oh, it's open already. Whoa. Is it supposed to be open? Probably. Because I think like the actual door to Regirock is still going to be closed. We can have a look real quick. Relicanth and Whaler puzzle. Yep, I got Regice and Regice and Registeel on this cartridge, so I just need Regirock. I just didn't bother to get him because I didn't need him for Battle Frontier. Alright, well I guess at this point we're just looking for Cacnea. I don't think he's supposed to be this rare, so I'm starting to get paranoid. I'm gonna check Cerebi on my cellular device. Accidentally solving the Regice puzzle because it took me so long to translate the braille that I wanted to... You have to wait 2 minutes? I don't remember that part. Goes to show how long it's been since I've had to do this. I remember one we had to fly, I remember one we had to use flash, and one we had to use dig. I don't remember having to wait 2 minutes. Oh, is that true? Weird. Okay, let's... Cerebi... Even if I'm right about Cacnea being here, I still want to have the Pokedex open. For later. What if Cacnea isn't in Emerald? It's rare on Route 111. Well, there we go. I'm pretty sure this is indeed Route 111. I remember, like, when I was younger, I thought the Regis were so cool. Because, like, I had played Ruby for already hundreds of hours, and I had no idea how to get the Regis. I just saw them in, like walkthrough, like guidebooks and stuff. Like, not even guidebooks. Like, other forms of Pokemon media, where I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to get the Regis? And then finally I had a friend who had the walkthrough for Emerald. And I followed that to get the Regis, and like my mind was blown. I was like converting Braille and shit. It seemed so cryptic, because it was cryptic. I thought everything was a little cryptic when I was younger, but like, the Regis were actually pretty obtuse. Which is good. They should be that way. We need a smoke ball. If only I had the foresight to bring one. I don't know why I keep trying to run away. I could actually, yeah, sure, I could just use Pidgeot, right? I think flying types are immune to Arena Trap. That might be something else. Yeah, really. There's basically no way you're gonna get it. The alphabet from scratch. Yep. You also have to figure out the Relicanth and Wailord thing, and like I don't even remember how you're supposed to do that. Oh, you know. You know what though? When I was younger, I was able to find the underground cave on that one route. I think it's like 129, where you have to use dive. Like I thought that was so cool, but I was so confused because I didn't know what it was for. I would just like go back there constantly just to see if like anything changed, because I didn't know how the game worked when I was younger. We found a Cacnea. Get hype. Is it weird that like for a second there I was like, wait a minute, why didn't we kill? Oh no. We gotta catch him quickly. Perfect. And now we can leave and buy Pokeballs. Let's go to Moss Deep. I can't go to Sutopolis because to use that Pokemon you have to surf across the water and it takes forever. I think I will actually catch or buy a couple of dive balls. I agree, yeah. All the different towns feel pretty distinct. Like Fortree is pretty memorable. Johto's kind of the same, yeah. There are a couple standouts in Johto, but yeah, I agree. Okay, what am I doing now? We got some Pokeballs. I'm gonna save. Hi, Nimblerat. Glad you can make it. We were just catching some desert Pokemon. Let's see. So I don't have Magnemite or Electrode, which is kind of interesting. So at the very least, we're gonna go get Magnemite. Yeah, Sutopolis might be like the coolest idea for a town in Pokemon. I like it. Okay, we need to go. I already forgot who I wanted to get. We're looking for Magnemite. That's right. Yeah, and even just like the town itself looks distinct because everything has like everything is white, so it just looks visually distinct. That is strange. Yeah. Okay, well, I've probably been here before. I'm gonna, like, take a lap through here to see if I can find an Electrode. I don't remember for sure if you can do that in this game. If you can catch Electrode from the overworld, it might explode as well. Something else I should consider. It's kind of a shame when they go back and remake these games, like for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, like, they kind of reimagine the towns, but also not really. Because they still have the same exact layout, like they don't make them any bigger. I would kind of like that. Like a more like modern RPG take on what these towns would look like. Oh, Marvel, yeah, I almost forgot about Marvel. I like that they're willing to change some stuff like that, just for variety's sake. Yeah, damn it. Maybe they were like, okay, well, we can't have the game corner anymore. So, like, if we just take out the game corner, then there's just going to be this big hole in the town, and we don't know what to do about that. So let's just change everything. Fuck it. Electro does not appear to be here, my friends. What if I haven't done the quest yet? Yeah. Voltorb. I like how Verdant Turf Town is like perhaps the most forgettable town in any Pokemon game. It just has that one Pokemon contest. I guess the towns that don't have gyms get the Pokemon contests, which kind of makes sense. For Veilstone, that's a good question. I wish they didn't have to remove the game corner in each of these games. I should put a repel on. I recognize that. Oh, I forgot to mark Magnemite, didn't I? It's got that going for it, that's true. Okay, clearly there's nothing here, so see if I have an escape rope. So we do actually have the escape or the smoke ball with us, which I didn't realize. Like Oldale. I mean, Oldale is like, oh, you're right. For a second, I thought you were talking about a Petalburg, but no, Oldale. Yeah, wow. Oldale is the biggest throwaway town ever. It's not even a town. It's just, yeah, it's just a square. You're right. So why does Oldale exist? I never even thought about that. It doesn't need to exist. It gives you like that one tutorial about how Pokemarts work. And you get a free potion, and that's it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely. Alright, well, I'm sorry we spent so much time in the new Marvel. That was not necessary. I was looking for Electrode. Okay, now. Spinda. Let's go get a Spinda. Aqua Cord, oh god. Wait, Gen 6. If you gave me like a couple more minutes, I could maybe come up with it. Aqua. Oh wait, okay, Aqua Cord. That was like the second town, right? Yeah. Yeah. It must have been, right? I think the first town, I forget what it's called. I want to say it starts with a V. In Gen 6. Wait, so I don't know if I remember exactly. Is Route 1 literally just that one patch of grass before the forest? It has its own unique theme. I didn't even know that. No, I'm pretty sure it does have grass, right? Because there's like that scripted Pidgey encounter. Before the first two towns. Oh, wow. Okay. That's so weird. Spinda has been acquired. We caught Spinda. Time to party. I think in my next playthrough of 3rd gen, I'm gonna use a Spinda. Maybe we'll get to use him in the Ruby Nuzlocke. Alright, next up. We should get somebody from this column, since this column has a lot of dudes we don't have. Slackoth, oh boy. I know Slackoth is supposed to be rare, but I do tend to get pretty good luck with this kind of stuff. Now, if only I can remember where Petalburg Woods is. Isn't it right here? Why isn't it marked on the map? I never even noticed that. Petalburg Woods is just not on the map. It is here, right? Petalburg, yeah. Odd. You don't got a core fish? Is that true? You're right. Well, we're right here, so you may as well. Until Fireleaf Green? Oh. I guess that kind of makes sense. They don't mark like new Marvel and stuff. That input delay. Yeah, I know for sure core fish is with the good rod because I remember when I used to plan teams for this game, I would always want to get a core fish, but then I think it would usually fall through. Like I planned it for one playthrough and then I lost interest in it. There he is. Can we talk about Ash's core fish? Oh, fuck me. I didn't mean to do that. I can't believe core fish is fucking dead. Oh yeah, I guess the problem is just that he wants to have physical moves, but he doesn't get any. Oh, he has 90 special attack. Well, there you go. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Flareon. How, like, you'd think Flareon sucks because it doesn't get any physical moves, but then you find out its special attack is, like, still pretty decent. I think Flareon has 95 special attack. Only problem is that Crawdon is competing with, like, every other water type in the galaxy. Gyarados, Ludicolo, Swampert, Starmie. Okay, but to be fair, right? I'm pretty sure it gets like Thunderfang or something, right? I don't ever use Flareon in the new games. I only use it in the old games. The first time I ever used Flareon was in Platinum. I think it was my first playthrough of Platinum. There's over 120. That's very true. A region where there's like no water, as like a contrast to Hoenn. That could be interesting. Just the entire region is like in this huge valley or something. Or maybe it's based on Asia, so there's just no oceans. Well, okay, there are oceans in China, but... whatever. I think I actually do want to catch another Wurmple, just because I need Dustox and Beautyfly. And also, I don't think you can really control which one it evolves into, so I might want to catch a couple. Could happen there, that's very true. If they said we're not making any new Pokemon besides the starters, I would honestly be okay with that. Because I feel like they're trying to strike a balance with making like 70 new Pokemon. And I'm like, man, at that point you may as well just like, just not make any. I don't know, maybe not. I should put the item finder back on. You know, I don't think I've ever used Slacking in this game. because I never had patience for the truant. But he's pretty good, because he's slacking and his stats are bonkers. We are looking for the item finder. And never evolve it, I did that once. It's not even that bad of an idea. Yeah. But then with slacking, you can do the hyper beam meme. And then if you have a battle style set to shift, you can switch out after you do that. For a Nuzlocke, you'd probably have it set to set though, so it wouldn't be as good. I do like how like it's almost like they try to make it hard for you to get a Pokemon with Protect. Like they don't want you to have a Pokemon with Protect before Norman because they know you can just cheese his slackings with it. So I'm pretty sure the only Pokemon with Protect that you can get is Dustox. Just really random. Oh, and Pelipper, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of Dustox because I know he learns it like pretty early. I don't know when Pelipper learns it. I don't think I've ever used Pelipper either. I mean, he's useful just because he learns Surf and Fly. Just not having to worry about having an HM slave. Then again, you'd have a water type anyway, so whatever. Oh, okay. More limited? Oh, that's true. That is like an interesting spike in difficulty, though. The 5th gym leader has a slacking. 2 slackings. Slacking being the Gen 3 Pokemon with like the most BST. One of the first 4 Pokemon I knew of. Were you watching the anime? That would kind of make sense. If you saw like Jesse's Dustox. It's too bad Team Rocket keeps losing their Pokemon. Like at one point, Jesse had a Yanmega. Cut. Okay, thanks. Yeah, talking about this game is making me want to do a playthrough of it. Whether it just be like a normal playthrough or a Nuzlocke. So, unrelated. First of all, we got Rayquaza by the Humble Shrubbery. Yep, Rayquaza can't learn Cut. It's too hard. Also unrelated, okay, kind of related. I have the guidebook for this game, and I'm pretty sure it says that all 3 starters can learn Cut, but that's not true. I think just one of them can learn it. Or maybe it was the other way around, where it said like only Trico can learn it, but then it turns out all 3 can learn it. But I doubt it's that one, because Mudkip probably can't learn it. Yeah, Mudkip can't. I was into Bakugan, but for a Christmas thing, my family's friends. Ah, okay. That's pretty cool. I don't even remember what my first exposure to Pokemon was. It was probably the cartoon. Anime, whatever. So my story, I saw a thread on r/Twitch. And what this guy had done was he did a survey of viewers on YouTube and Twitch and Mixer, whatever that is. And he just asked questions like, you know, what things can a streamer, or like, what makes you likely to stick around in a streamer's stream? And like, what kinds of things would make you want to leave? And the thing that was most likely to keep people engaged, according to this poll, was the streamer being upbeat. I was like, oh no. Oh no, no wonder. Having an upbeat personality, I think that's what it said. And then you got Platinum later. Platinum is probably an interesting game to start with. It's weird to think that, like, there might be kids who see Gen 6, for example, the way I see Gen 3, where it was just, like, the one that I played the most when I was younger. People are gonna be nostalgic for Gen 6. Where's Slack Off? God damn it. And Big Eyes. I think that was actually something on there. It was like streamer is like physically appealing. I know it said like having a webcam was also something that people liked. So once again we're screwed. Nostalgic for Gen 4 and that fucks me up, yeah. I'm kinda nostalgic for it too, but only because like at the height of like my Pokemon like fanaticism, at the height of like my Pokemon phase, it was Gen 3 and Gen 4, and it just felt like those two gens dragged on forever, even though they weren't that long. I think both of them were actually longer than average, but not by that much. A level 84 Infernape. Nice. Not as embarrassing as my similar story where I couldn't beat Steven in Ruby until I had like a level 94 Blaziken. Good times. There's the boy. Eight main series Pokemon titles. I remember when it was like the DS, like people were like, man, when are they gonna switch off the DS? They put Black and White 2 on the DS? What's the deal? It is Teddy, you're right. Lost her very last Pokemon, oof. I think she was actually stronger in Diamond and Pearl, right? Like they nerfed her for Platinum. Oh wow. I didn't know Pal Park worked that way. But yeah, that does ring a bell. I think you do have to like see every Pokemon in the Sinnoh Dex. Can I fly out of here? I should be able to. That's cool though. So then you could just import all of your broken Pokemon. That's the pro strat they don't want to tell you about. About on level? Oh, okay, I see. I guess that makes it even more exciting then. It's like with Ash when he brings back his old Pokemon and uses them in Sinnoh and then never again. At least Torkoal had a good showing the last time he was ever used. I think he was one-shot by Darkrai, actually. That is true. Like, Bertha gets, like, a Rhyperior and a Gliscor. Whereas in Diamond Pearl, she has, like, a Sudowoodo. We're looking for the Viper, by the way. I didn't mention it. Where is the Viper on here? Where is the Viper? I don't have it already, right? Oh no, I'm blind. There he is. And his 2 fire types, yeah dude. He had a Steelix with Fire Fang though. That was pretty hype. I liked Flint because he was using 2 Pokemon that I also used in my first playthrough of Pearl. I had a really weird team. It was actually pretty bad, honestly. I had Torterra, Crobat, Drifblim, Lumineon, Steelix, and I don't remember the last one. that Lopunny was hype as fuck though. I wish Lopunny had like slightly higher attack stats. It has like 74 attack. Kinda sucks. You went even further beyond. Nice. I guess Lopunny, actually, I don't think Lopunny would even outspeed. I think Archie would still outspeed. Mirror coated its flamethrower. Okay, that's actually impressive. Baiting it into using flamethrower so you can use Mirror Coat. Was Lopunny the one with Mirror Coat? Because that makes it even better, if that's true. Also had Ice Punch, yeah. When I played Platinum last year, I had a Lopunny with Ice Punch, I'm pretty sure. Lopunny is fun, it learns good moves. That's the trade-off for having bad stats. His 0 outside help, that's awesome. Okay, we got the Viper. Time to save. Okay. I see one on here that we still need. All the way down here. We're gonna get Jigglypuff. A relearn to move. Oh, okay. I believe to get a Jigglypuff, we gotta go here. A Barboach now? Okay, we'll get him next. Jeez. Get your golden boy. Oh, Goldeen boy. Okay. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. It's all a process. We'll get there eventually. We gotta go this way. Chinchou. Yep, we can get Chinchou too. I know we need Chinchou. Have I fought these guys? Okay, good. Wow. Not only have I not fought him, he is now blocking the way to the grass. Thanks. He beat me. Was his name Jaden? Oh yeah, it is. Look at that. I should go watch some episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. It's been a while. watch the insane season finales. Wow, past me really sucked. Oh no. Now she can't move. That's the end of her story. She was stuck like that forever. Wow, I really can't get the fucking Jigglypuff now, can I? That sucks. That is quite annoying. Have I been up there before? You can get the grass? Oh, okay. I'm impressed that you remember that detail. Works out pretty well for me, though. Nothing up here, unless there's an item finder thing. But when are we gonna make a secret base? Oh, hey, a swallow. I did not know you could find wild swallows. There he is. There's the boy who killed Melee. I love that Sakurai's interpretation of rest is just a move where it's an insta-kill, but only if you're like inside Puff's forehead. I love that that's become like a signature of the series. That's a female? Whoa. Are always female? I don't know about that. Is that true? Does that mean that the Puff... Does that mean that the Jigglypuff in Melee is a female? Confirmed? Did you know that Pikachu Libre is a girl? Let's see, Puff, gender ratio... It's 75% female, 25% male. So the Puff in Melee is probably female, but we can't confirm. Okay, we got Puff. I guess we'll get Chinchou now. Do I have a false swipe TM? Is that a thing? Let's have a look. This probably isn't. That might be like a Gen 4 thing. False swipe. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna use a repel so I can get to where I need to be. What if I don't want to get a Graveler? What if I don't have a Pokemon with Dive? What then? Damn it. I might not have a... a good user for that right now. Rayquaza can learn dive. Well, there you have it. Ah, damn it, I don't want to get rid of extreme speed. I know we're not going to use Rayquaza for, like, its intended purpose, but I can't teach a dive in good conscience. Eventually we might want to use it for Elite Four grinding, right? Turn Lugia into an HM slave. Is that a playthrough where you only use Pokemon with Cute Charm? I forget which Pokemon I was using as my dive slave. Let's take our new Corphish. Look at all these new Pokemon. Look at all these new friends. Uh-oh, we're running out of room. Very quickly. Very quickly. Wow, okay. I didn't anticipate this. It's because I have all the Coliseum Pokemon and all the XD Pokemon. Here's what I'll do. We'll put some of the new catches in this box right here. Next to Ho-Oh. Okay, I think you have mentioned that before. Sounds like so much work. Okay, I need to teach dive. Mr. Hugs. Number, have you not seen that Let's Play? Because that's where Mr. Hugs originated. The Sapphire Nuzlocke. Corphish cannot learn dive. I didn't even know there was a timing aspect to it. Makes sense, though. Hey, we can also use this box if we need to. Let's actually bring out this Blastoise. Oh yeah, this is the this is the Blastoise from our Fire Red Nuzlocke. You know, the one that died. Good times. I haven't seen the Sapphire Nuzlocke? Okay. I mean, makes sense. There's no real reason to go back and watch it. You know what's really weird, though? Like, just randomly, part 30 of that Let's Play has, like, thousands of views. And it's the only part that has that. Destiny Bond, so you do remember. Great. I see. That Sapphire Nuzlocke was fun. It's too bad I fucked up the audio so incredibly bad in the last 10 episodes or so. Oh, for Fire Red, okay, yeah. Looking for a Chinchou. I don't think there's grass in this one, actually. Damn it, yeah. I think we're looking for the one next to Sutopolis. Maybe here as well? Might work. I just need any underwater grass. Nope, not even. I think I may have already missed the part where you can get to Sutopolis. Yeah, let's go back. Doing a great job. Might actually be better if we just fly to Sutopolis. Wait, can Lapras not learn Dive? Or maybe it could, and I just thought I shouldn't do that because it has a good moveset. Whatever. It can probably learn Dive. There we go. There's the grass. I know, I'm waiting for the repel. We gotta wait for that first. I think I do need to catch one more Clan Pearl. We have one, and it's shiny. Oh hey, first try. Chinchou would be fun to use. Would be fun to use in this game, but you get it so late. I don't know if I can think of a Pokemon game where you even can use Chinchou in the main game, like before the 7th gym. Maybe in Johto. Yeah, if it were anywhere, it would be there. But I can't remember where you even find Chinchou in those games. Olivine? Oh, okay, that's pretty decent. Alola as well? Okay. It makes sense that I wouldn't know that because you can get all sorts of Pokemon in that game. Also Gen 6. Okay. So you can use Chinchou in those games. That's cool. You know, it's kind of funny. The shiny version of Jigglypuff, I have it on my phone right now. It actually looks more like the Jigglypuff from Melee. Like it's pinker and its eyes are more green. I'm not saying that the Puff in Melee is shiny, but for some reason when they made the sprites for Gen 3, they made Puff look like a slightly darker pink. And then they made the shiny version pinker. There we go, we got a Clan Pearl. That took too long. I don't know how I'm going to stream the trade evolutions. I guess it'll be on XD, right? I guess that works. They'll all evolve in XD, so we'll get to watch the evolution animations on XD. That'll be for Huntail and Gorbis, and that might be it. It might just be those two. So look forward to that. Okay, who should we go get next? It's a pretty easy one right here. We got Aaron. Where is he? Aaron. Right there. Where's the best place to get Aaron, actually? I'm gonna check that. I know you can get him in Dewford Cave and in Victory Road. Oh, a Granny Cave. Okay, that's what it's called. Okay, we should just go to Granite Cave, I guess. How do Diglett reproduce? It's a good question. You can get Leon in the Victory Road Cave? Okay. That will help later. Eventually we're gonna have to evolve an Aeron up to an Aggron anyway. Oh, but you know what though? We can catch a Lairon at level 42 and then evolve it. And with like 2 rare candies. That'll help. You should be glad that I love you enough to say a 30-second ad about Will Smith's shitty new series for your stream. Thank you for your sacrifice. I appreciate it. My viewers are dedicated. Yep, I'll have to for a couple Pokemon. Although it looks like I've already done most of them. I think I need to do Machamp as well. And then Huntail and Gorbis. So I'll have to trade with XD for that since I don't have a link cable for 2 Game Boys. Summoning pool change. I'm overall pretty positive about it. It doesn't affect me that much actually because, I mean, ideally I would just not pull until August, but that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, I like it. It just eliminates the possibility that you'll get stuck with like Mist or Eldigan or Corel. I hope they do something with the old 5 stars though. I think they'd be silly not to. They can still make money off of them. Makuhita is a bag. I forget, was it on here when we were discussing what would happen if you untied Makuhita? Like what would come out? Eldigan is good. But if you already have an Eldigan, then getting a second copy of Eldigan is like it's just useless. See, you say that, but I actually did get 2 off-focus hectors. Bamule! Because I was bored. Thank you for your $1 donation. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think what they'll do is, like, instead of giving people the minuscule chance of getting Hector off focus, they'll just make, like, more 2 and 3 star focuses where you can get a... where Hector will be a focus. I need to leave this floor. I don't think Aaron is here. So thankfully I don't have to glitch Jirachi and Deoxys because they're not required for the Pokedex completion thing. So the reason we're doing this is for the trainer card. So we're gonna get our 3rd star by completing the Pokedex. Got Hector off focus once near the start of the game. Nice. It felt so good getting off focus Hectors. It's such a minuscule chance that when it does happen, you're like, holy shit. And then you give it, and then you give distant counter to Obero because you're a big brain. You got all gold symbols? Yep. We did that. We did that on stream. This is one of our longest running stream series. Is Pokemon Emerald. At first it was just Battle Frontier. How the fuck did you do Battle Palace? That one is sheer RNG crap. You're right, it is. That was like the third worst one for us. It took like... It may have taken 30 attempts, or 20. No, I think it took like 11 attempts. I forget. So yeah, that's the idea. We're gonna get all stars. I figure I may as well get the hardest star, which is Battle Frontier. And then the rest are just Hoenn-Dex, Pokemon contests, yeah. Actually, yeah, so there are only 4 stars, which is weird. There should be 5. Worst battle facility by far is Battle Factory. Fuck the Battle Factory. The Battle Factory took so long to do. So many streams were just spent. Doing that. I remember we had somebody in chat who he said he had spent 150 hours trying to complete Battle Factory, and he couldn't get it even after all that time. Because it's just RNG bullshit all throughout. It's horrible. I kinda like Battle Factory. So I mean, after a while, I also developed like a Stockholm Syndrome for it, but I would never voluntarily go back and play it. That would be crazy. And yeah, eventually we're gonna do contests. I don't know what the meta is for contests, but we'll figure it out. That'll be fun. I used to play the contests a lot when I was younger. I don't know why. I think now we'll get Lairon, since we just got Aeron. Palace doesn't let you pick moves and shit, yeah. I think we did end up getting kinda lucky with Battle Palace. Like, it was bad, but it could have been a lot worse. Like, we had a pretty good run of that. If I find Graveler, I will catch it. Oh, we had a Repel on, no wonder. We also need Hariyama. He knocked off my Thick Club. Asshole. Okay, bye. Fuck that guy. And there he is again. Let's use Sing. Okay, see you in a bit, Planetarial. Smelling salt. Uh-oh. See, the optimal way to catch Pokemon in Gen 3 is to bring a Marowak with Sing. It's the only way to do it. I'll mark Hariyama, although you guys can't see it. And just know that it has been marked. I used Hariyama once in XD, and it was pretty good. It kinda is not great, because like the best move you can get is Brick Break, and that's not even that high base power. I don't think you can get Cross Chop. Okay, I should look on other floors, I think. Interestingly, we need Meditite, but not Medicham. I guess because we got Medicham from Coliseum. remember that time we tried using Metacham in Coliseum, but our Metacham in particular was fucking awful. It had a bad nature and like a 0 attack IV. So even though it had pure power, it couldn't even use it. Because it was just so weak. That was a hoot. Alright, let's see if we can find Laron. While I'm at it, I'll bring up Laron's page here. Victory Road, floor 1, and basements 1 and 2. This should be a basement, right? Give me 1 second, I'm actually gonna grab some water. It'll take 2 seconds. I've returned. I'm gonna be really mad if it turns out Laron is not down here. I feel like it definitely should be. Well, it also says he's on floor 1, so honestly he should be on all floors. Isn't that all the floors? Floor 1 and then basements 1 and 2. I'll be upset if it turns out we're on like the only floor that doesn't have it. Marowak, no! Don't die! What a hero. Do I even have potions? There we go. I'd love to give him a... what do you call it? Smoke ball, but he's gotta have a stick club instead. But False Swipe isn't gonna help for Laron anyway, so I'll lead with True Move for now. Laron! 40, perfect. Let's see what this does. Nothing, okay. Return should do even less, because this Pidgeot was just traded. Yep. Ow, he's so strong. We might lose. I just noticed Trimu is a girl. I must have forgotten that that was the case. Get wrecked. Don't roar, don't roar, don't roar. Fuck. Alright. We're going back to Marowak. we need Sing. It's our only hope. That is upsetting. At least now we know that Lairon is down here. Seriously? I mean, I have a Master Ball. I could use it. I actually don't know what we're going to use it on. Because when we play Ruby, we'll get a new Master Ball, and I'll use that one on Latios. So, in this game, the candidates are like Regirock, Groudon, and Kyogre. That's basically it. Maybe Kyogre. I don't think False Swipe on Marowak is going to work against Kyogre. Oh, then again, Groudon has Solar Beam, so that will also not work. Yeah, we'll have to come up for it. We'll have to come up with a new strategy for Groudon and Kyogre. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Lairon fell asleep. I don't even want to bother with False Swipe. Dive Bomb. Perfect. You know what else I should buy is frickin' escape ropes. Okay, we'll evolve Lairon real quick since we have rare candies. I said, actually, should I use rare candies on it? Because I said I wouldn't use rare candy boosting for all these Pokemon that have to evolve. Now, it's true, I don't want to do that for most of them, but like with Lairon, he's so close anyway. I think I will hold off, actually. Yeah, here he is. We'll evolve him later. Alright, well, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. We've gotten a couple Pokemon. We've gotten like 7 or 8, right? Your call? Yeah. I mean, basically it's just like one more Pokemon we have to put XP share on later on, so it's whatever. It doesn't matter too much in the long run. I know what we can do for today's finale Pokemon. We got Surskit. Fucking Surskit. Oh boy. When I was but a wee lad, I thought, since Surskit is rare, that means he has to be good. Okay, Surskit. Surskit isn't in Emerald? Are you kidding me? Why? Surskit isn't in Emerald unless you get Newsflash Swarms in Route 102. What am I masquerading? Wow, okay. So in order to get Surskit in Emerald, you have to get a swarm, basically. Let's go find a TV. Just in the off case. In the very off case that it's actually happening right now. Kinda dumb that you can't really get every Pokemon in the deluxe version of the game, but whatever. Okay, we want to find a TV. There's gotta be at least one TV in Fortree, right? Fortree is well known for its TVs. The TV is not on. Okay. Oh, you know what actually? Since the clock isn't working, we might not even be able to get swarms anymore. Shoot. Well then, we're definitely locked out of getting Source Kit. Unfortunate. Alright, I guess, I'll start marking Pokemon we have to get using Ruby, right? So Surskit's gonna be Super Red. The 1% encounter in Ruby. That'll be a hoot. And I'll do that after the Nuzlocke, obviously, like after we catch Latios. And if we lose the Nuzlocke, then I'll just speedrun the game off camera. Until we get Latios. Actually, I guess I could do that on stream. The Nuzlocke will be over at that point, but Latios is right here. So far we're aware of 3 Pokemon that we're gonna have to get in Ruby. We could just get Groudon in Ruby, but we may as well get him here. It's post-game content. Well, since we can't do that, let's get Skitty. Skitty is also relatively rare, so... Skitty also sucks. Delcatty has, like, no base stats over 70. You also can't get Meditite in Emerald? Shoot. Alright, I'll confirm that later, but you're probably right. Wow. How inconvenient. I like these streams though, they're pretty chill. I think I had a decent idea. It's better than doing it off stream. It would be even more boring then. Oh, I forgot about Voting Gauntlet. As always. Eden is actually getting multipliers now. It's nice. We don't have one right now though. I was getting so pissed off earlier because I was trying to do one of the squad assaults and it was just taking way too long. The reward for those is not great. It's just 2 orbs. Hardly feels worth it. I want to say Skitty is like a 4% encounter. You know, it's weird, I remember it being 7%. That's like the number that appears in my head, but I think that's because it appears at level 7. I bet it's a 4% encounter. Zero's hosting you? What? Which Zero? Oh, is that the Zero we used to host? Is he auto-hosting us? That's pretty cool. Yeah. We used to host him when we played Pokemon Insurgents. He was going for 100% in that game, which I respect, but holy shit. I'm gonna have to sort these boxes later. Do I have a cutter with me? I'm gonna guess Blastoise cannot learn cut. Alright, let's see if we can get Spoink. I'm gonna check and make sure it's in this game first, now I'm paranoid. Spoink. Spoink is indeed in Emerald on the Jagged Pass. Okay, cool. I think this would be easier if we had the Acro Bike, right? Because we could just go up. Unless there's grass right here. Which there is not. Great. So we have to go all the way around. Oh boy. Okay, so theoretically speaking, right, if I was planning a new stream series that we would do weekly, the time frame I'm thinking of is 5 to 8 Eastern time. Is that like a decent time? Because I've kind of been headaching over it recently because I don't know when to start it. That's like part of the reason why I haven't started it yet. I want to do it on Thursdays, but then Thursday rolls around and I'm like, I still don't know when I'm supposed to start because I wanted to be consistent for once. I think I'll do it next week, and it'll be 5 to 8. Welcome back. Planetarial. We caught a couple more dudes while you were gone. We got Skitty. It was pretty hype. And now we're looking for Spoink. I don't believe I've ever used Machamp in Ruby Sapphire Emerald. 5 to 8. Yep. PM EST. Good luck on Norman. Yeah. Norman is... like, most gym leaders are harder in Emerald, but Norman is the exception, right? Like, Norman is definitely harder in Ruby Sapphire. Because he has 2 Slackings. And a fucking Vigoroth. Thursdays are a little busy for me? Interesting. Do black and white one. Interestingly, we kind of started a black and white one playthrough on Christmas Day at 6 AM. Hence why nobody is aware of that. After Norman, I think you're just supposed to go surfing everywhere. So we'll probably do that just for the XP. Even though I don't have to. Oh, but you know what though? I think you do have to go surfing to get the Ice Beam TM, so that makes it worth it. I think, oh, actually, I think you're locked out of the Ice Beam TM until you get Dive. Isn't super great for me. The current usual stream hours are better, but it's your stream. Interesting. Okay. This is good data. The other day that I was thinking of was Monday. Oh, really? Wow, okay, I was right the first time. I thought you had to wait until you get Dive. Okay. That's great, though. The Ice Beam TM as soon as you get Surf. Just think, if we do start with Mudkip, that would be very convenient. You aren't visiting your mom on Christmas? It was kind of a weird set of circumstances. This, last year. Hello, Milano. Glad you could join us. Let's see. Who else do we need on here? We can go get a line in real quick. I don't see why not. I think I remember where we can catch one. It's a pretty good strat. Breloom is probably one of the best Pokemon you can bring for that fight. So I can sweep this team, yeah. FE12 playthrough on reverse. See, that sounds awful. I don't even... You lost me after FE12 playthrough. No. I don't even know what reverse lunatic is. Let's see. We're looking for Linoon. Keep in mind, I've never even played FE12. In a game where skills don't exist. So it's like a fan edit, right? I think it must be. What do you mean it's not a fan edit? It's an official difficulty, and they advantage plus. So, what the fuck? So no matter what, the enemy always attacks first? Lunatic asterisk. Or apostrophe. What the fuck? Even on player phase? I mean, that's one way to make archers good. To be fair. I'm gonna mark... Well, I guess I shouldn't mark electric yet. But I'm getting ready. Okay, now I'm doing it. I've never even heard of that. That's crazy. FE12 is a weird beast. I really don't know much about it. I guess the thought process for them is like, you know what? Somebody will like it. Somebody will feel like doing this. They don't get countered. Yeah, no kidding. Right now we're looking for Linoon, which I'm pretty sure appears here, but I'm actually not certain. I guess I should check that real quick while we're looking. Emerald uncommon on routes 118 and 119. I don't know which route we're on right now. I said Linoon. Okay, yeah, we're on the right route. We're on the right route. Okay. The hardest official FE game? Yeah, I guess Radiant Dawn Maniac mode is pretty bad, because you can't use the stupid enemy range thing, but that sounds worse. That sounds much worse. I think Lunatic Plus in Awakening is also probably worse than Maniac mode in Radiant Dawn. And class seriously. Yeah, but I don't know, using the XP share just sounds like it'll be so tedious. I'm trying to make it so that like we have to XP share as few Pokemon as possible. And Linoon isn't that rare. We should get it pretty soon. Hopefully. And after that, it's still Robin stop? Oh. Did not know that. I mean, I know that Awakening is usually just you sweep it with Robin, but I didn't know you could still do that in Lunatic Plus. It took me way too long to realize that the gimmick behind Zigzagoon and Linoon is that Zigzagoon runs in zigzags, and then Linoon runs in a line. Linoon. Okay. Let's see if we can find a water stone for Ludicolo. I don't believe I have one right this second. Thunderstone. Okay, we're looking for water stones. I believe you're right. There's a chance that I've already used it, or that I have it in storage here. Actually, if I don't have it in storage, maybe I will just go to the abandoned ship. That might be like a fun field trip, right? How often do you get to go to the abandoned ship, am I right? Unless I'm blind, I'm not seeing a water stone. I'll do another look here. Because I don't want to get exposed on the internet. It's kind of confusing how Ludicolo is water grass, and it evolves with the water stone in particular. Yeah, I think so. Like, we could get the water stone by using the blue shard, which I think we have. Yeah, we have 2 blue shards. But how often do you get to go to the abandoned ship? Also, it sounds like we haven't fully explored it yet, so we can do that now. Who should we bring, though? We got Dive on Rubik's. We don't need Waterfall. I think we're set, actually. Let's bring some new Pokemon to actually use in battles. Some squad Pokemon. Who should we use from our various squads? Shout out some Pokemon. All your favorite characters are here. Some of them are zombies. This Fearow and this Manectric are both zombies. Don't worry about it, though. Indigo Ranger the Legend. It's been a while. Femcarp? Are you asking why is it called Femcarp, or are you saying can we bring Femcarp? Either way. We already have Surf on Blastoise, so we can put Mr. Pineapple away. I don't know if I have room for loot. Femcarp should have Fly, right? We might not need Rayquaza with us. Why is it called Femcarp? I don't remember. We had somebody in chat named Weedcarp, and we named a Pokemon after him, but then it died. So we got a new Pokemon, and we named it Femcarp. Odd wave skills. I wanted to pull Gray because I wanted to see if I could get a new 3-star Soth or Loki, but I didn't get any Gray orbs, so I pulled like Red, and I got a Tiki. 4-star Tiki, so it's whatever. I was tempted to pull again just because I want Soth, but whatever. Gotta save orbs. God knows I need to save as many as I can at this point. Okay, we got a pretty good squad here. free pulled a Mikado? Damn. That's pretty cool. Infantry Rush is really interesting. It's just trying to figure out who to give it to. A dancer could probably use it, but yeah. A dancer or a healer. But then like in game modes like Arena, you're not really using your dancers that much. I would love if I could put like Infantry Rush on Corrin, and that way I could have, I don't know, I don't even know what I would do. Basically like in Ether Raids, I would just make it so that like Nyla or somebody could proc like Luna in one turn, and that would be fun. I'm looking for repels. Hopefully I have enough max repels. Congratulations on your 3-star adult Tiki. I'm glad I invested in an adult Tiki before it was cool. The free Azama, nice. Nice. Let's put the item finder on. We're on an adventure right now. We're here to have fun. How often do you go to the abandoned ship? Am I right? I still haven't refined Alm's stupid weapon, and it would have saved me in Arena Assault a couple of times. I have like 600 Divine Dew as well, so I have no reason not to. I just did, who did I just do? I forgot who I did. I did Lucina's finally. So I like Horus a lot more than everybody else seems to. I'm biased because I like Gen 3 a lot. My biggest complaint with it is like kind of a minor thing, but like it bothers me a lot, is just the character designs. I really don't like the new character designs for anybody. I don't like how they all look younger. All the gym leaders. Yeah, I would still probably rather play Emerald, but I like Horus just fine. I've played it twice. I think Gen 6 gets a little bit too much hate, just in general. Wallace and Stevens? I think Stevens is pretty normal. You like the new Archie? Yeah, I can see that. The new Archie and Maxie are fine. I also like how in in the Ultra Sun Ultra Moon post game they like differentiated the 2 Maxies and 2 Archies. That's cool. I like it. Even without XP share. Yeah, that is probably the worst thing about X and Y, is just it's trivial if you leave the XP share on. Well, so the Archie and Maxie that you fight in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, like the ones you fight are the old ones. But then the new ones do appear, I'm pretty sure. But then yeah, I don't think you fight them. Do they not even appear? The new ones aren't in Usum? Are you sure? I could have sworn they were. I could have sworn they appeared like really briefly. Very sure, if you say so. Only the originals? Alrighty. I do. That's actually my favorite remix of like the team leader themes is a Archie and Maxie's remix. The other ones are good, but I think Archie's and Maxie's is the best. Lysander has like the best intro to his song, but then the rest is like pretty whatever. I'm starting to think that there is no Waterstone here. It's funny too, because like there's probably a Waterstone just sitting on my Pokemon XD save file that I just didn't think to trade over. Lysander's your favorite? I feel that. It's looking like the Waterstone is not here. The room below? Okay. Room below. Down from here? Let's see. Room 3. Down here again? Middle, alrighty. I mean, I'm pretty sure we already got it. I looked through here pretty thoroughly, right? Yeah. We can check out room 3 again just to make sure. I'm surprised. It actually looked like past me was pretty thorough here. Whoops. Speaking of the new Archie and the new Maxie, I was rewatching Pokemon Origins recently. But just the Hoenn episodes. And just the way they portray Archie is great, but he's so stupid. That's my favorite episode of Pokemon Origins. Or not Origins, damn it. Generations. I get them mixed up. So in the end, we wasted a lot of time, but you know what? We got to go to a boat. I think that's a win for all of us. How often do you get to go to a boat? Can't use that here. You're on a boat. What do you need? What do you need to fly for? You're on a boat, damn it. Okay, let's just do the thing we were gonna do anyway. I don't know if I've ever used Ludicolo. I don't remember. I probably have at least once. They got replaced in Oris. Was it really replaced? I could have sworn it was still there. Isn't there like something there? Maybe you can't go inside anymore. With Sea Marvel. What? I'm so confused. I don't remember that at all. I'm blanking. Yeah, like I remember the big boat being there, and I remember being able to go behind it, and I remember being able to get like the Beedrill light and a bunch of nuggets. I remember all that. I just don't remember like anything special with the abandoned ship. Is it like inhabited now? Do people live on the boat? How do they survive if they live on a boat? Good job, Loot. Okay, let's find our Lombre. I think I forgot to trade the other blue shard. Oh well. Ludicolo hype. That sounds cool though. I don't remember reading about any of that. I probably read it and then forgot about it completely. To research infinite energy or something? That probably ties into the Delta episode, I would imagine. Well, we made pretty good progress today. While it's dancing Ludicolo. Mirror B is a treasure. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it. We're kinda running out of Pokemon we can just go and find in wild grass. There's like maybe 6 or 7 left. So we'll have to start grinding or something next time. That does seem a little dark, but Pokemon has gone in weirder directions before. Thanks for hanging out, my dudes. I appreciate it. Numberat, Flynn, Planetarial, Milano. Appreciate all of you. I don't think I'm gonna host anybody. So, have a good night.